Hey, it's Andrew, one of the brothers of bargains here from Ride Time. So I wanted to just hop on here. Typically I have some really nice video production. This one's going to be a little bit more basic today, but I wanted to hop on and just explain some of the things that are happening in the market and why it is becoming tougher and tougher to find a vehicle that you want in a price range. So the first thing that I want to bring up is this live market view, and this is our day supply map for May 1st, 2023. And as you can see, the entire country is green. And what does that mean? That means that we have some of the lowest day supply that we've ever seen. I'll highlight, Saskatchewan, they're at 41.2 days. Manitoba, they're at 42.6, so that's where we're at. Ontario, 37.8. Basically, that means if no new used cars enter the market, Ontario will be out of cars in 37.8 days. Quebec, 38. I can't really see where it is in the Maritimes, but BC is 39.7. So if I come to where we were at the same period last year, you can see the map's a little bit different colors, which means there's a higher market day supply. So us in Manitoba, we're at 57.6. So there are fewer and fewer cars available for sale is one indication, and those cars that do become available, they are selling faster. So what I wanted to also bring up is vehicle count. This is a neat tool. I've talked about it a whole bunch. In terms of what the average inventory size is in Canada. So this is vAuto. They have about 2,200 clients across the country, and they aggregate all their data, and we have a current inventory count right now of 89 vehicles in stock. If I go to the average dealer, so this is all dealers across Canada, they have an average inventory size of 28.16. So what does that mean? That means that we have a lot more inventory than most other dealers across the country, not just in Winnipeg. Our average inventory is close to 3 times. It actually is 3 times the size of dealers across the country. And we see this play out in Auto Trader. So if I come here, I just hit search. I want you to keep an eye on this number right here. Now, this is within 100 kilometers. I'm going to stretch it out a little bit. I'm going to say I want to go within 250 kilometers of us in Winnipeg. Now, within 250 on Auto Trader, we have 10,436 vehicles for sale. The interesting part, a lot of those are actually going to be new vehicles. So if I come here, unclick new vehicles, that number drops down in half. It cuts more than half, 49.28. That is all makes, all models that are either used or certified pre-owned. Now, most people have a budget. So what I want to do, and this is interesting, if I look, the average used car price in Canada is $36,000. So if I apply that, now we actually have 28. So it takes off less than half. So our average price in Manitoba looks to be a little bit less than the 36, which is a good thing. When we're looking at financing a vehicle really becomes tough older than 2015. So now we have 2292 vehicles available for sale. And again, that's under $36,000. Now, kilometers, those are going to be important. I get a lot of customers that come in and they say, hey, I don't want to look at anything with more than 100,000 kilometers on it. Perfectly okay. I can come here and I can say, look, I want to see all these vehicles under 100,000 kilometers, right? Still have a really decent selection, 1,513. There's a decent amount to choose from. But the truth is, most people, they don't want to be at that $36,000 mark. Right? I do have a lot of customers that say it gets even smaller, but we'll say that we want to look at things that are priced under $25,000. Keep in mind we have 1,513 available for sale right now. I hit apply. We drop down to 280. So within 250 kilometers of a population base of over 1 million, we have 280 vehicles, that are available. Now, here's the interesting part of these vehicles that are available. If, depending on your lender, you won't qualify for all of these vehicles. Why do I say that? Well, a lot of lenders actually have limitations on how much an accident can be. So if the vehicle has more than a $5,000 accident, then it's not financeable by that particular bank. We deal with 18 different banks here. Of those, I would say 6 do not have any limitations on what the accident is unless it's a rebuild. And then the remaining 12 will tell us how big an accident can be to still be qualified for financing. So this is really kind of highlighting, and then if that number, again, some people based upon payments and what a $25,000 vehicle for a 2015 work out to be, those payments might be too high. So I have some customers, and we got a phone call today that they are looking for an SUV under $10,000. So let's come here. Let's go $10,000. I'm going to remove the year, apply, and I'm going to remove the mileage. But I am going to come in and I'm going to say what type of body type they want. So SUV truck. That brings it up to 31. And look at what we have, as is. There's going to be a lot of people that are selling as traded. What does that mean? That means that they haven't put it through safety, or they have put it through safety, the bill's too high, and they don't want to pay for that bill, and they said to the customer, hey, you can buy it as is, you can fix what you want. Well, we have safety standards in Manitoba, though typically the reason why a dealer won't fix the vehicle is because it costs them too much to fix. And they want to be able to advertise it for sale at a low price, but then people find out, well, it's going to cost me $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 to safety it. I'm not interested. So of these 31 vehicles, not all of them will be eligible for financing, right? Most of them actually won't be eligible for financing, and a lot of them are actually just going to be way more expensive than they're listed for because they're as traded. So going back to what we're talking about, not every dealer has the size of inventory we do. Most dealers actually don't focus on inventory, because if I come to our start shopping, right, here's the amazing thing. You can see how many of those vehicles were available under the $25,000. I come to my website. We'll put 26 because that's how the cookie crumbles. So as you can see, we do have a very good selection of vehicles that are priced and these are all vehicles that are priced under $20,000 or $25,000. Sorry, well, 26. So we do have one of the best selection. We have 60 vehicles currently priced under the $26,000. So again, my name is Andrew, one of the Brothers of Bargains here from Ride Time. Hopefully you found this video informative. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out to me. Have a great day.